You're back again. I'm back again. Ghana Trade Fair Company's back. Okay, this is technically not Ghana Trade Fair Company, but I'm back again. And let's see what's cooking today. Nothing is actually cooking, but I just wanted to show you something that has been done severally by different people, different techniques, but at the end of the day, almost the same thing. You see these two amazing things you see here. One looks like white gold, very smooth, and this looks like brown and white gold. Don't mind me. So yeah, you'll be wondering what this is. Now this is coconut flour, two types of coconut flour. This one was has the coconut husk. Is it the husk? No, like the coconut meat. You know, there's always this skin on the coconut meat, this brownish looking skin. So this one has it on it, and this one I actually peeled that part off. So how did I get this? I went to the mall, I saw coconut there, and I bought, I think 5. Yeah, I just bought 5 tiny coconuts. I bought the very dried ones, the ones that when you shake, you don't hear any water, you just hear the meat, doing kekeke. In Tree, we call it kuba ejan, like ejan, so that's the type of coconut that I bought. I bought it, I think 1 CD, 50 pesos or something. So this whole thing is almost like, let's say 10 CD. And then I blended the coconut. So I just shredded it to make it easier for the blender. I shredded it, and then after that I poured it in the blender, and then I added warm water or hot water. The reason why I added warm water is that there's always this reaction that happens when you add water and oil. So the oil would separate itself from the water faster. So I didn't plan on getting a lot from this coconut. All I wanted was coconut flour, but as it is, I got other byproducts that comes with it. If you go over here, this white thing that you see, very yummy. It's coconut milk. This is after I blended with warm water, and then I strained it to separate the chaff from the water. That water I didn't add so much water, so it's very thick, and this is what we call coconut milk. It's very thick in consistency. So yeah, you get this. You can use it for anything that you use milk for. In the same vein, the one with the brown skin on, I separated it. So I got this coconut milk, 100% natural, unrefined, delicious coconut milk, from the white ones. That's the one that I peeled the skin off. That is what I got. And for one that I didn't peel the skin off, this is what I got. This is also coconut milk. However, I cannot drink this because I bought those coconuts that I used for this were very dry. There was no water in there, and it was almost becoming like oil. So the moment, I wish I should have shown you, but the moment you open it, you touch the meat, you feel oil on your hands. That's how old and dry it was. So I don't intend drinking this. It's not delicious, but I intend getting milk from it. So as same process, use warm water, blend it, strain it, and then put this one here. What I'm going to do is that there are several techniques of getting coconut oil. For me, I'm going to leave this overnight. By the time I come back tomorrow, or let's say 2 days time, I'm going to see all this top part caked. It's going to cake like the way snow. Did I just say snow? Forget that. The way snow cakes when, it snows for a long time and then people step on it and all that. The way it cakes. That's how it's going to cake. So I'll see a very hard, creamish caked top. And then under it will be the water that I use to blend. So you find clean, plain water under by tomorrow or the day next. I'll still show you when I finally get it. And with this, you can also put this in smaller containers and put inside the fridge. That is what we call cold pressed coconut oil. So with that one, it's going to have the same effect. You're coming to see caked top. But with that one, the process, becomes a bit faster because it's in the fridge. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to let nature take its course, even if it takes 100 years. Anyway, there's another technique whereby people also use. That technique is that once they get this, okay, the moment they get this, they put this on fire. They put it on fire and then just leave it to boil and boil and boil and boil and boil. For, under a lot of hotness and a very high degree of heat. they apply it to it and then leave it on in a saucepan for a long time, stirring and all that, and then it will turn into oil. And then just like the way you do palm nut soup, you will scoop the oil from the top. I sincerely don't have the time and the energy for that kind of wahala, so I'm not going to do that. And hopefully I'll get my 100% unrefined, cold pressed, unheated, all the good things you can think about coconut oil. My yummy, delicious, 100% organic, nutritious, yumtious, with all the nutrients intact coconut milk. My sexy, multicolored coconut flour that I'll be using for things like banku, etc. And my 100% fine, smooth, white gold coconut flour that I'll be using for pancake and stuff like that. 10 cedi. This is 10 cedi. I can imagine I'll buy a coconut milk for anything like 20-25 cedis. This quantity, yeah, this is more than 1 liter. And then this oil, I don't know how much I'll get, so I can't quantify it. And this is like 30 cedis. Yeah.